Hey, so the live wasn't working, so I'm just going to go ahead and do this here. So I wanted to talk with you about what's been going on in our world and in my life in the last week that could have a huge impact on you or people that you love. So I am one of those pending cases in the state of Michigan for the COVID-19. It's been now 4 days, and I got word today that essentially what occurred was Friday when I was in the emergency room, tests were taken, a whole huge panel, like 20 different things were ruled out. And then at that point, your results go to California. Now, I didn't know any of this stuff until a couple of hours ago of exactly how it works. So I'm not here to incite fear or to do any kind of rants. So if you're hoping I'm going to be on here either ruffling your feathers or backing you up, that's not what's occurring here. But being somebody who had the symptoms but didn't travel and hadn't been able to confirm that I was around somebody, I kind of went through that process of just everybody. It's just such an unknown. And so I wasn't able to be tested at first. And then I ended up in the emergency room. And I'm not going to go through the whole story right now, but I want to share with you. So what I want and I need your help with is the biggest thing that's come up is, when we get sick with something else, we can go Google search it. We can go talk to other people who've had it, or somebody's grandma's, mom's, uncle's, aunt had it, and we can connect with them. And what was occurring for me after I'd gone to the hospital and I was quarantined to my room and my family is quarantined to the house, that just unknown of what was occurring and the lack of anything other than me searching on Google and getting news reports. Like I couldn't just touch somebody and reach somebody that understood what I was going through or that had been through this process or who is diagnosed positively, right? So it's been interesting. It's kind of lonely, and all I kept doing was I just want people I can talk to who actually understand it so I can bounce some things off of them. Like you feel like, well, I don't want to make a big deal out of it. And it might just be a cold. And I don't want to look paranoid. And I don't want to do anything like that. But I want to be responsible to my community and to my family. And it's just lots of back and forth. And the best thing that's happened for me is being connected with somebody else who also is waiting her results, who also had a test done on Friday, who also has a lot of the symptoms, who also just has these unknowns. And I'm just so grateful for Gwen, if you watch this, Gwen, for putting us together, because that was just truly an angel sent from heaven to be able to pair the two of us up. So one thing is that I've done, I was waiting till I got a confirmed positive, but now I've been told it's going to be, maybe till the end of the week. And I've been trying it. Anyway, I'm not going to go there right now. I'm going to share my story with you, and anybody who needs to know any information, send me messages. But I do have a group for those that have been diagnosed positively or that have had the test and are waiting results, or that have had the symptoms and have no other explanation and aren't able to get the results. All of this is the stuff that we're dealing with right now. That it's the unknown that just incites fear. And so I am an open book. I'm here to answer any questions. I'm here to assure you, actually, that this isn't it's scary because it's unknown. But what I've gone through in my sick phase, I would much rather have this than have a regular flu. Okay. And I know it hits everybody differently, but other than, being quarantined and now quarantined for 4 days and probably being 4 days more and maybe longer, because then I'll have to have negatives and it'll probably be a while till I'm out of these four walls. But I'm going to tell you, I could have just got really upset There's some things that have definitely been frustrating. But the love and the support and, oh my gosh, just true community that's surrounding me right now. Like, there's so many pluses. First of all, ladies, I haven't had to make dinner. I haven't had to clean anything. I haven't been interrupted. I've literally been able to just like chill and watch chick flicks and catch up on Grey's Anatomy and journal and do all this stuff and sleep as much as I want. And so there's some perks. But I am looking to connect those that are in that waiting. So if you know people who are in the waiting, who aren't getting a test result, but really feel like this is it, or are being fluffed off, because that was my frustration at first, was I just felt so not validated. And it was, you didn't, like I said, you didn't want to look like the one that was just like, oh gosh, I think I have this thing that barely anybody has yet, but it's this pandemic. And you don't want to be that overreactor, but you also don't want to underreact. But then you can't get a test. And then in my case, then you finally do get a test. But so little was given to me, very little information. I didn't even know really what I was like sitting around waiting for, like just keeping my ringer on, like waiting day and night, like when somebody call me. And so it's been great to get clarification and get some answers today and understand how it works, because the news articles do not explain what I finally was able to learn today. That then at least makes it easier to wait, because I've got some knowledge behind it, you know? So please, if you know of anybody who's in the waiting, I have COVID-19 positive. It's for people that are diagnosed or experiencing symptoms. So it's not just hey, let's all get together and share funny memes. And it's truly about like those of us that are actually in the thick of this and really in the unknown and in the waiting, and want that community and that time with each other to sort out all the things that we're going through, because this is an incredibly unique thing. We've never been through this. There is no road. This is the road less traveled, or not traveled at all. And so I'm trying to pull everybody together that's on that path so that we can help each other. And then again, I want to help all of you, that if you have any questions, really, I'm an open book. I'll be sharing more of my journey and the steps, but I first just wanted to let you know that that's what's occurring for me, and that's what's occurring for my family. And please keep us in your prayers. Today is a good day. Pretty much what's happened, and I will share this in my journey, but pretty much what's happened is I had really bad days. I'm starting to call them my bed days and my chair days. Like right now I'm in a chair, and I'm hoping tomorrow I'm not back in the bed, because every single literal day, I started to get sick Sunday. Monday I was in bed all day. Tuesday I felt better and was up and just chilling, but doing some stuff. Wednesday I was in bed. Thursday I felt almost back to normal. Friday I was in bed all day. Saturday I felt really good. Sunday was one of the worst days that I had. And then today has been a pretty good day. If I talk too much longer, I'm going to start to have some coughing fits, and I do have a headache right now. But I'm going to take this good day, and I just want to let you guys know what was going on with me, because I know some of you guys have seen the post, because I have told some of my inner circle, but I really wanted to bring this public, not to get into arguments about politics and complaints about what's closed and what's not closed and jokes about toilet paper and any of that, but to truly say, like, some of you guys are going, hey, do I know anybody who's actually got this? Is it still a hoax? Again, I'm not getting into that, but here I am. And my doctor pretty much cannot say you have it, but she pretty much said, with all the negatives of everything else they ruled out, and my results now in California, where they go when it's that time, that this pretty much is it. I've been sick for 9 or 10 days now. I've got all the symptoms, and that's where we're at. So I just want to be an open book for you, and not a broken record. So I've already said that a couple of times. I was really kind of nervous to come on and do this, but I I really want to get everybody together that's going through this. And I really want to help support any of you guys that just have questions, because there's so many questions and we don't know what's going on. And it's nerve-wracking. I mean, I got in touch with my congresswoman. I had my congresswoman call my hospital for me a couple different times today. And then I finally started getting some answers. So, I mean, I've been doing it. I've been doing the deal when I'm feeling good, and I've been resting when I'm not, to just really try to figure out what's going on. And I hope to be a resource for each and every one of you. So thanks for listening, and have a great night.